Greetings, fellow Webbermaniacs. This is the Webbermania itself, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, you might notice quickly, Webbermania, you just dyed your hair. Well, I had this for a while. This is for a theater production that I am in at the North Canton Playhouse, which is going on right now. We are approaching the final days for production, so we're reaching the final days for the performance. So if you are around North Canton and you want to get your tickets now, like before it's too late, I will put a link into the description for the tickets. Otherwise, let's get on to the main video. So what is this video about? You might be wondering. Well, it's a fan-made theory that I have thought of, and it kind of ties in with the announcement for the new game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the second of 3 games in the Final Fantasy Remake trilogy. And with the third game on its way, and the second one coming next winter, it begs the question, what is Sephiroth's endgame? And that is where I pose the theory for you guys today. Sephiroth, for those that are new to Final Fantasy VII, is the main antagonist in the Final Fantasy VII series. He was pretty much he's the chosen one for the planet of Gaia, or Gaia, depending on how you pronounce it, or Gia. But the way that it is that he has certain powers that makes him the chosen one. And it's through like manipulation that he kind of gets it through. Think of him as like, not necessarily, but in a way, as kind of like an early phase of one of our modern historical figures. I am talking, of course, about Hitler. The reason why I say this is because he has some sort of an appeasement kind of way. And he's trying to appease his mother in the game itself. And the way that it is done is that he is not only trying to appease everybody, but he's also manipulating others to do his will. For those that don't know, the origin of Sephiroth, that of which is discussed in the card above right there. Other than that, let's get on to the theory. So what is my theory for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? What is Sephiroth's endgame? To tie it in a little bit further with the original game, and with Final Fantasy VII Remake, we have the 7 seconds until the end. Time enough for you, perhaps, but what will you do with it? Let's see. What happened was, if you haven't played it, or from what I saw, if you want to avoid spoilers, click away from this video. But if you are wanting to watch this until the end, this is what the 7 seconds to the end represents. The 7 seconds to the end represents the time for Aerith's final seconds. But it could also equate to Zack Fair in his last stand. As we saw in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, towards the end we saw Zack Fair surviving his last stand, which didn't make sense, because in the original game, Final Fantasy VII, Zack Fair dies from his last stand, which is obvious. However, in the remake, they're going to go with a different route, and I believe that it is with Aerith and Zack trying to be reunited. However, not as what you would expect. Zack, in my opinion, will be manipulated by Sephiroth, even though that Cloud is the main protagonist. And it is through Sephiroth that Zack might see like a fake redemption, even though that Cloud is the main hero. So, in all seriousness, it'll be mentor versus student, best friend against best friend, in my opinion. Because Sephiroth's main goal is to still destroy the planet, but it is also to make Cloud join his side. As it was mentioned in Final Fantasy VII Remake, let us defy destiny together. So what did you think about the theory itself? I know it was a bit short and sweet, but it kind of makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. But however, I want to hear your guys' opinions on the theory. If you have something more to expand on, or if you have a completely new theory, put your comments in the section down below. Until then, this is Whippermania signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out, take care, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.